So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Rich's Boxing and Limitless Creations. And here we are.
Pick up.
Here we are. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. Blimey, it's all happening for the WBC World Heavyweight title. And yeah, let's give it a quick breakdown. Fury, 31 fights, 30 wins, 1 draw, 21 knockouts. Versus Wilder, 44 fights, 42 wins, 1 draw, 41 knockouts. We shall see how they're both going to deal with this one. But before we do that, we're going to have some of this.
Are you ready?
So welcome to JG's Fight Talk. If you're watching with us, chuck your predictions in the comments now, and we are in round 1. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. WBC and lineal heavyweight titles on the line. Here we go. Ender, thank you very much for getting up.
I didn't get up.
I know you've stayed awake the whole time, actually. So the power of Bueno.
Pizza, which was kind of...
So here we go.
Oh!
Fury in black and gold. Wilder in red, kind of loincloth style.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Sort of had half his shorts cut off by the looks of it.
Yeah, it looks like he put on his mother's dress and just kind of cut it off.
But Wilder's come in meaning business early on here.
Yeah, and Tyson had his arm caught behind the rope.
But
so, Stephen et al., throw us your predictions. Send them your way because you mightn't have time.
Yeah, let us know. Send in your predictions now. As I say, wherever you're watching us in the world.
Unless none of you.
Good morning, good evening.
The arse, the flabby on Fury is looking a bit flabby.
Well, that's nothing out of the ordinary, is it? Let's be honest. But
and his shorts are kind of halfway down his groin protector.
So here we go. Stephen McGurr's put, here we go, up but still asleep.
Yeah, who do you have, Stephen, is the question.
Yeah, stick it in the comments, your predictions.
Sorry,
as I say.
I forgot to translate Northern. We're in the fight situation. There you go.
We're in a round 1, just over a minute to go, and Wilder's trying to get behind the jab early on, throwing some big overhand rights early on. Fury sticking behind that jab, doing what he does. Slick movements, the constant head movements. But, Wilder throwing another jab there, throwing the right hand, but just out of reach. It's all sort of highly anticipated first round at the moment. But the two of them just sort of standing toe-to-toe at the moment.
And Fury just pushed Wilder back there with a punch, and now he's put him in a headlock.
Stevens put, if Fury has taken this lightly, then big mistake.
Yeah. Seems to have found his mojo a little bit.
I don't think Fury takes people lightly. I think he always, he does turn up for the fight.
Oh, that was a nice exchange of punches from the big men.
So, yeah, in the clinch there towards the end of the round.
I give that first round to Wilder. What do you got, Joe?
Well, I think Wilder came out behind the jab well early on. But is he just trying to do something different before he goes into explosive mode again? I don't know. But we shall see.
Who won the first round for you, Joe?
Wilder took the first for me.
Thank you. That is what I asked. Let us know in the comments who you've got.
Yeah, let us know.
The Samoa.
Yeah, anyone who's watching us, thanks for tuning in. As I say, chuck it in the comments. Your predictions. How do you see the fight going? Who would you like to win it? But at the same time, who do you think's going to win it? Yeah, we are here. It's 5 o'clock UK time in the morning and 5 o'clock Irish time.
It is. And 5 o'clock South African time.
Yeah.
And 5 o'clock Portuguese time.
So here we go. Bronze Bomber trying to get back behind his jab again. Fury
and it's 5 o'clock in 1952 in Northern Ireland time.
So there we go. Fury just gets back behind his jab again, threw some good shots there. So
time for huggies.
Stevens put a decent start for Wilder. Yeah. Can he stick behind that jab though? You know, this is time will tell. Can he change his way so late on in the career?
Yeah, but he got a new trainer in, you know, so.
Yeah. See, the thing, I suppose, with Fury is he always mixes it up, doesn't he? And it always seems to work for him. A lot of people, it doesn't work, but he seems to do the job, doesn't he? So
Fury seemed to fall back on the ropes there for some reason, which is technically not allowed, but anyway, heavyweights are allowed to do whatever the fuck they want, really.
But yeah, Fury just holding on at the moment, and they go again. Wilder sort of trying to jab to the chest. Well, Fury, good little flurry of punches there. I don't know how many really connected there, but
that looked like, yeah.
I think it's
ahead of
about
me now.
It's coming into intent early on here. I think it's just trying to stamp your
Fury had a good, or Wilder had a good overhand right before Fury's little flurry. There was a lot of infighting and clinching.
Yeah, you get a lot early on,
and Fury seems to be until one of them protagonist in this. He seems to. He'll probably bite him or kiss him, or what did he do the last time?
He licked his blood, didn't he?
His blood, wasn't that it?
Classic Fury style.
Get fucking AIDS or something.
But definitely a better round for Fury in this round. But Wilder trying to stick behind that jab, I think, trying to stick to the plan, as it were.
Yeah. I don't know if it's my anti-Fury sentiment, but I'm giving that round to Wilder again.
He seemed to land the cleaner shots, to be fair.
He did, and Fury was more spoiling, so that's why I'm giving it to Wilder. But I don't think it'll matter. Like, I could write any fucking scores down. I don't think this fight's going to the scorecard. I don't know what the ref's telling them, probably telling them about holding or clinching, I reckon.
Well, that's the thing. It's an interesting one, isn't it? Is it a case of Fury's just going to bide his time? Because he's very aware that he can just kind of keep this going all night, can't he?
How high is Fury's shorts up?
Well, I suppose he's always had high waistband, hasn't he? But then I suppose when you look at the difference, there's still a lot of meat above it. It's always scary with Fury.
Yeah.
But Wilder there just trying to throw the big punch there, but nothing seemed to land too clean. It hasn't been the cleanest fight so far.
No, well, I don't think anyone expected it to be with these two. Fair play to that tiny little referee.
Yeah, to be fair, they've kind of picked the wrong guy for this one.
But with these two giants, he looks tiny.
And yet, when we watched the card earlier on DAZN, the size of the referee when you know, in the female fight, he was about the same size as Fury. So it didn't make sense at all. But the ref's having a word.
I think this referee is doing a good job with trying to get them to box.
What, rather than smother?
Yes, and just spoil. And one thing I have to say
Good jab
for
there by
Deontay
Fury.
Wilder, just before he swung that wild. Oh, that was a nice shot from Wilder. Wilder seems to have improved his boxing.
Yeah.
More for me.
Well, let's be honest, he had to, really, didn't he?
Yes.
Because I think any boxing ability is an improvement, because prior to this, there wasn't any, was there? It was
He's
very
still
much.
loading up that big right hand, though. And Fury clinches again. Fair play to that ref.
Yeah, the ref's certainly getting stuck in there.
Fury had a few good shots there, and another few good shots. Oh, and he's knocked down Wilder. And Wilder's looking groggy as fuck.
That was a big right hand in there. Big right hand.
You okay? I think he'll survive this only because there's only 15 seconds left.
Yeah. I'm quite behind you, but that's fine. Stephen McGurn's put Fury not in good shape, guys. I know he's been heavy in most, but should be more prepared. Wilder has trained for this, and Stephen McGurn's put, there we go. As soon as he said it. But
well, now we're all square on my card.
Yeah, good round there for Fury. So, well,
I want to see that knockdown again.
Let's be honest. Fury, that's the way he's going to get Wilder, isn't it? It's overwhelming, punches in bunches. You know, while Wilder's kind of winding up that right hand, if Fury can sort of get your threes and fours in there, I don't think Wilder copes with it too well, as we saw in the second fight.
It was a good punch to the temple.
Yeah.
By Fury, and then obviously he followed up and he stamped on the ground.
Yeah, so he got
it was that huge right hook to the temple.
Yeah, very good shots there, and yeah, there was a good shot starting with the left hand, wasn't it? And then so there we go. Richie Woodall has got Fury up 29-27.
Yeah. Which is completely fair enough because...
Well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, one of the first two rounds could have gone either way, so he's giving them a round each effectively.
Yeah,
but like I said, I don't think scorecards are going to matter anyway.
I think it's just one of those fights. You never know what you're going to get out of it, really.
Yeah.
It's... You know, a lot of people probably didn't think you'd see Wilder come out and box well for the first round. And then, you know, Fury finds his stride, doesn't he? As he does in fights. But, you know, that's nothing against Wilder so far.
If Wilder can get his composure back, he's still in a chance in this fight.
Yeah. He's just got to not get caught a good left hand there by Fury.
Yeah.
He's definitely found his distance now.
Yeah. Oh, Fury certainly has.
And the thing is, you can have Fury really, really overweight, but it never changes his boxing ability, does it?
Oh no, like the guy's a natural fighter, you know, so he'll always have that.
But I have to say, really impressed with this referee.
Oh yeah.
You know, he's not afraid to turn him off.
I'm just looking at Fury now and wondering, he's got in hard on Wilder again against the ropes.
Yeah, there's some big shots going in there now.
What time are you at?
125.
Oh, fuck. I'm now at 1 minute.
Yeah, it's my BT
Oh,
box office is being a right old pain. God, big shot there by Wilder.
have you reached it yet?
Well, there we go. Fury's down. Not the first time in his career either.
No. Well, Wilder senses blood now, but so does Fury.
Yeah, I don't. Hang on a sec. Well, mine was all over the place there. But it's a Wilder round.
Well, yeah, with 2 knockdowns, I'm giving him a 10-7 round.
But I have to say, they've just gone to the corners, and you'd think Wilder was the one that was knocked out. He looks he looks knackered.
Oh my Christ, that was a wonderful punch.
Yeah, good right hand.
Like the camera was behind Fury at the time, and I thought, did he just kind of fall into him? But he didn't. It was that wonderful
good right hand. Very
right
good
hand. Like, look at it. Like, oh my Christ, that would kill like a bullock stone dead. You know.
To be fair, Fury kind of took the whole impact of that and stayed on his feet, which was incredible.
No, but he was falling. You know, I mean, he was like. It was just to get from his temple to his brain to go,
you've been hit type thing.
yeah, lights out, all out, as the guy says. So obviously Wilder now has really full of confidence now, and Fury is looking a bit dazed, in my opinion. Do you think Fury looks a bit dazed to you?
It's always difficult to tell with him, really.
That's true too.
Because he's very, I don't know, you can never tell just because of the way he moves.
But like for fans of heavyweight boxing,
like Stevens just put, that would have knocked many guys out. Fury's just got this ability to suck it up, and it's incredible.
it is. Like, I mean,
but I have to say that the two of them, you know, we didn't think we'd see this many knockouts so early on.
Boxing, this is the heavyweight boxing they love. You know,
there's a lot of knockdowns early on in this, so it kind of
huge punches, and guys getting up after taking huge punches. Like it's not exactly high on skill, but it's high on pure strength and resilience.
Yeah, the two of them are, you know, it's survival mode, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Fury was playing a bit of Billy Big Balls there, beckoning Wilder in, and he might have regretted it.
But it's all mind games, isn't it? You know, this is the thing from the two of them from the moment they had their ring walks. It's all mind games.
Oh, completely.
You know, Fury had the mind games.
But when you contrast this to Usyk's style, it's so different.
Yeah.
And I don't think Usyk would survive against either of these two.
No.
Because they're just so unbelievably strong.
But it's also the unpredictable. You just don't know what you're going to get from either of them.
Yeah, but I mean, if they connect with Joshua or
Stevens
Usyk,
put pure brutality, which would suit Wilder. You know, if you try and stand toe to toe and fight fire with fire, then it works into Wilder's hands, but he does look tired.
Well, I imagine he would be, but he's only.
But he's never had a great engine, has he?
His saving grace is the fact that he's knocked Fury down twice. So Fury will be feeling the effects of that.
Yeah.
So is it just me, you, and Stephen then?
There's other people in. So
are they not commenting? I want your comments, people.
Let us know in the comments. Think. Let us know your predictions. Let us know how you see the fight going so far. Let us know. As I say, I've got texts coming in as well.
I'm so tempted to give that round to Wilder again, which would mean the only round I've given Fury is the one in which he knocked Wilder down. Who did you give that round to?
I gave it to Wilder.
Okay. And Richie gave that one to Fury. I don't like Richie Woodham.
It's kind of one of those where.
I think the scorecards are immaterial anyway. I do not see this going to the scorecards, which means it's definitely going to scorecards.
When in doubt, Wing It is with us. He's put
good man.
Fight. As I say, let us know in the comments how you're seeing the fight so far. If you're joining us for the first time, hit the subscribe button and check out the rest of the content when we're not doing live watch-alongs. You're with JG's Fight Talk with Joel and Ender. We are here 5:15 in the morning, UK and Irish time, and 5:17.
I was going to say it's 5:17 because I looked over at my clock and it was nearly at 20 past. So I was like, but you know the way it's just because the 20 or the 4 obviously is bigger than the 3.
Big shots being connecting here with the two of them.
I was too busy looking at clocks. I missed that.
But yeah, I think now
Wilder ducked there and Fury just went past him.
I think we're going to see if Fury would dedicate himself. This fight is easy. Annoys me that of this guy's ability, but it's so difficult to tell with Fury. It's so difficult.
Well, no, I wouldn't say it's a slight on Fury. I would say it's a credit to Wilder's camp.
Yeah,
because
he's in better shape. There's no doubt about it. God, 2 great shots there by Fury, followed up by Wilder as well.
But Wilder's boxing has greatly improved.
Well, it had to.
Swinging wild punches.
Ender, it had to. That's the difference. He had to bring. You can't just slug your way for a career because as soon as you meet someone like this.
Yeah, but I mean, like he was doing fine till he met someone like this. And now we have Fury. That was a great combination of punches by Fury. But now Wilder's doing the exact same thing. And Fury made Wilder miss badly there.
But
Wilder's taking a knee? No? So obviously that was push. So that was Fury pushing Wilder to the ground. So that's not a knockdown.
I don't know. That was a strange one, wasn't it?
It was. But
because if you look in the early exchange, Fury put in quite an uppercut.
He did, but if the final act was pushing Wilder down, then it's still a push. I'd like to see it again because
2 big right hands there by Fury on the ropes.
Yeah,
he's definitely
and then a chopping overhand right by Wilder, and then a second one that just wildly missed. Fury was doing a bit of Josh Warrington there with his head, but that's a Fury round for me.
Yeah, he definitely looked better in that round. But it's a case of you've got to make it obvious. If it's going to go towards the judges, you've got to make your what you're doing so obvious that the judges score it in your favour. Stevens put absolutely end and no slight on Wilder there, but no way has Fury put everything into this camp.
But he was taking the piss with the whole COVID and everything, and I've got COVID, and he was swanning around the the shopping malls of Vegas, like apparently after being diagnosed with COVID. Like,
So here we are, round 7.
so
Good couple of shots there by Fury. Wilder throws, but just misses. But they're back in the clinch again, as always. Oh, big right hand there by Fury. He's definitely got more in his step now. Good 1-2 as well. But Wilder holding on at the moment. He's on the ropes. Fury using the weight advantage, as always, like he does so well. But yeah, credit to Wilder. He's still in there, and he's got a good case forward at the moment.
absolutely.
But like I say, it comes down to the
Richie
engine.
Woodall has Fury ahead, but I do not.
But like we say, early on in that second round, a lot of people might have given that to Fury. You know, that's...
Yeah, but he also gave the 6th round to Fury.
Oh, a big right hand there by Fury. He's definitely coming into it now.
Yes.
I think Wilder does look gassed, to be fair. I think because he's doing something completely different to what he's done before. Normally you sort of conserve your energy for that big right hand, don't you? Where he's been boxing, he's been doing different stuff. He's been trying to move a bit more. And this is bread and butter, isn't it, for the Gypsy King?
But Fury here is using his head as well.
And like Stephen said, Wilder's extra weight is going to tell now, and this is the heaviest he's been. You know, that will tell. You know, look at how heavy Fury was at one point. You know, this is good weight for Fury. God, big right hands there. Bloody hell, what an uppercut. Fury's definitely motoring now. Blood from the mouth of Wilder. Some big shots there, Ender.
I thought Wilder was concussed there. He actually looks concussed to me.
Yeah, the legs look like they've gone slightly now.
Yeah.
Stephen, meaning his chance has gone. Yeah, because a lot of people said on Twitter as well, Wilder must get first 5 rounds. You know, that's his time.
Yeah.
And we saw that, didn't we? First 5 rounds. But Fury's really starting to put the foot to the floor now.
Wilder was very lucky to survive that round. Very lucky.
There we go. Fury round. Richie Woodall will be absolutely creaming his knickers now.
You could nearly give it a 10-8 to Fury.
Well, it was that dominant, wasn't it?
I think
in that round.
I think the cameraman fell off the ring there.
There's more excitement out of the ring than there is in the ring. The cameraman has gone berserk. But it looks like there was a knockout outside the ring by the looks of the way the cameraman was. It's either that or too much fizzy pop. They'll be like, oh, we shouldn't have let that cameraman go to the bar just before the main event.
I still have Wilder ahead. But again...
Yeah, I've got him 1 round up.
I mean, there's still 4 rounds to go, and that's a long...
And Fury looks in game mode now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, sure, he's...
You know, and Wilder...
round 7 would have really...
Wilder's bounce in his step from the first 2 rounds has gone.
Yeah, he's a lot more flat-footed, and
it's almost like someone's hit the reset button on him, because he's now gone back into looking like he's just going to throw the right hand.
Yeah.
Stephen's Richie's blown his load already.
Oh,
lovely.
Here's more crunching. Big crunching punches from Fury. Could Fury end it in round 8? I did say Fury round 6 to 9, by the way.
Yeah, you did. Big shots. I'll tell you, that uppercut he's been throwing in has been really good. Really good connecting with that uppercut.
Wilder now popping out the jab, trying to just get a bit of time, I think. But Fury's not going to give it to him. Oh, Wilder snuck out of the way there, but he still got caught with a slap on the jaw for his troubles.
Yeah, it's been some great shots so far in this fight. And to be fair, it has been a good fight.
I've really enjoyed it. For a heavyweight contest. It's been
Cool,
everything
good left
you want.
hand there. Fury's definitely haunting him now.
Oh, yeah.
There's some big shots coming in. And like I said,
I would say
it's
if
twos
you're
and threes.
looking at the bookies odds right now, they've just gone way in on Fury.
It's the 2s and 3s, isn't it? That he can throw.
A minute's a long time to hold on, buddy. Does Fury have another big punch in him in this round? Can Fury end it in round 8?
Yeah, there's some big shots. Oh, there's some big shots really coming in. But yeah,
a swing and a miss there by Wilder.
How long can you hang on for? I think is the question in
Wilder's
this fight now.
He's running on fumes. Like he's just throwing those punches, and it's kind of Hail Mary at this stage.
He's definitely he definitely looks like he's concussed. He definitely does. Doesn't he? I don't know.
Fury was wonderful there. He just kept out from under him, and Wilder was like, what the fuck? And he just put up his gloves. Okay, Wilder looks absolutely fucked to me.
Yeah, he's really out on his feet.
That's another big Fury round for me.
Fury there.
So
he's now got the momentum, hasn't he?
Yeah, I actually have it even on rounds, but Wilder has a 2 knockdown.
So he's like a point up, like a point or 2 up.
He's a point up, but obviously him being a point up on my scorecard, he's not up on Richie Woodall's scorecard. What way is your scorecard?
I've got it obviously even, but obviously with the...
Yeah, so you're the same as me.
What are they showing on yours now? Because mine's... I've got highlights. They're showing the highlight reel.
Well, the referee is about to begin round 9, is it? Yeah, this is round 9.
Yeah, this is going quick.
Oh,
this
wait.
one.
What the fuck's going on? It looks like the doctor was... It looked like a doctor anyway. Are we back?
Yeah, it's definitely the doctor by the looks of it. And he doesn't seem convinced by Wilder by the looks of it.
I reckon Wilder's half concussed.
I think he is. If you look at the way he moves,
you know,
he
don't look himself at all. Slap from Fury, and
he doesn't look himself at all, does he?
No.
And he's kind of staggering the way he moves his feet.
Yeah.
Because you think in that second fight, Fury really damaged the eardrum, didn't he?
Yeah. But Fury doesn't look like he's got much left in the tank either.
But it's weird. But like we said earlier, this is Fury. This is Fury's style, isn't it? You know, if you'd have looked at that fight...
If I was Fury, I would be just smashing Wilder.
Yeah, like we've got here, thanks for tuning in. Wilder is half asleep.
Wilder is half concussed.
Stevens put, this is a fun heavyweight fight, guys. Sorry, haven't been scoring, but Wilder looks done now.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we're scoring it, but it doesn't matter because this fight will not see the final bell.
You said that, and it's still going. But I think if the doctors come in at the
I'll
start of
put
round
you
9,
€100 we will not see the final bell.
don't you think though? I think that's the mad thing. If we're in round 9 and he looks gone. The doctor came in before round 9. That's never a good look. That's never a good look at all, is it? Because that doctor's now going to be looking at him every single round, because it's only going to get worse. And this is a situation, Fury will land those shots.
Yeah.
And
Fury doing a bit of the old Josh Warrington stare with his head. Oh, Wilder caught Fury nice there.
But it's those uppercuts in the clinch, isn't it? They're the ones that seem to be really hurting Wilder. And
This is an absolute.
The left eye looks knackered.
Wilder looks dead. Like his mouth is bleeding, his eyes are in the back of his fucking head.
Like Stephen was saying, it's that extra weight. It's great coming in at I think it's his career heaviest, they were saying.
Yeah. I don't think it's Wilder's weight that's the problem. I think it's those punches from Fury, and the doctor is straight out.
Well, I'm still struggling here to get towards the end of the round, but to me, it's another Fury round. He's.
Oh yeah, that's a Fury round. But I mean, both doctors. There seems to be a doctor in each corner at the minute.
Well, to be fair, I can't see there being an issue with Fury because there's no cuts, there's no bleeding, do you know what I mean? There's no sort of real worry there, is there, as such? Where Wilder's showing the signs of heavy fatigue, the left eye is looking really sore, and he's got his head down. He looks despondent, doesn't he?
Yeah.
When in doubt, wing it, is saying Fury said he wanted to punish him. Well, he's certainly doing it. We have 3 rounds
left. We are in the championship rounds.
These last, let us know in the comments.
9, so that is gone.
Let us know in the comments. Ender said we will not see the end of this fight. Let us know in the comments.
We will not see the final bell.
Do you see the end of the fight? Do you see it going all 12 rounds, or are we in for the long haul here? Richie Woodall is still shooting his bolt. It's 86-82 to Fury. That's wide, but
it's very wide considering I have it a draw. And
don't get me wrong. The last few rounds, Fury's really. There's no denying it, is there? Fury's gone into his other gear now, where Wilder's. Well, he's lost his clutch. Let's be honest. Nimar, Francisco, thanks for joining us. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Anyone joining us for the first time, who's winning at the moment? If you're going to look at it, you could look at it as Fury
has to be winning,
because when in doubt, wing it said he is now punishing Wilder. It's literally gone that way. There's some big shots, and I have to say,
Fury is
the uppercut looks
Fury
really
is
good.
Tiring as well. Like he hasn't. Oh, what a right hook!
I will get there at some point.
Sorry,
it's no problem. But as I say, they're both. It's both a cuddling war at the moment. Cool, yeah, bloody hell. Wilder looks done. Looks absolutely whacked, doesn't he? That left eye is really swollen now. Only disappointment is that Wilder's extra weight he should have thrown the windmill straight away. But Fury's just like you were saying, Ender. Fury looks knackered, and then all of a sudden, the someone just flicks that switch.
Yeah.
And he goes into game mode again, doesn't he?
Even Wilder,
for me, those uppercuts. I know I keep going on about it.
Wilder is still in this fight.
It's because he feels he's got to see the end of the bell out. He's got to see the end of the fight out.
That hook from Fury was vicious.
Because then it's an improvement on the last fight, isn't it? Because
but look at that hook.
And do you know what's so close? He was really close, and he managed to get it in there. That was a classic hook there, wasn't it?
Oh, it was great.
Well, Fury's smashing the card now. If anything, he's now
Fury is
stamped the authority now.
He's 2 ahead on mine, so he's going to be.
Stephen, Richie Woodall's #1 fan, has put a fair play Wilder here. He's looked out for a while, but he's still in there. Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Like how he.
I'm not a Wilder fan. I'm not a Wilder fan by any means, really. But I tap my hat off to him. Anyone who shows heart, it's like Ted Cheeseman when we were watching earlier.
I'm 10 seconds into the 11th round. Where are you?
I'm just starting.
Okay.
But it's okay. Feel to cheer, boo, hiss. Because Stephen will.
You'll get, yeah.
Yeah. Stephen and Richie Woodall are like this. They like this.
Oh, that's a cracking right hand from Fury.
But as you say, round 11 here. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out the rest of JG's Fight Talk when you get the chance. We've got some great interviews coming up. I think I've actually got some later today.
Good luck with that.
So.
Oh,
that uppercut. I tell you, Fury is throwing some big shots now. Wilder's done, isn't he? God, the uppercut again. Oh. To me, there's game over.
Oh, completely.
Game over. And
well
I have
done
to say,
Mr. Tyson Fury.
There's no denying now. There's no denying now.
R11.
And Stephen McGurr has put, leave Richie alone.
Right. If I was Anthony Joshua, I wouldn't go anywhere fucking near Tyson Fury.
To be fair, if I was any other heavyweight, I wouldn't go near Tyson Fury. I just can't see anyone else. Usyk certainly has no chance.
I think Usyk might be just
He's
clever.
too small. He's too small.
He is small, but
because to bulk up to get to that level, you just can't.
But he doesn't necessarily have to bulk up. Like he could outbox Fury if he didn't get fucking caught with a haymaker.
You see, Wilder's ear's gone again.
I'd say Wilder's absolutely fucking brain damaged.
But to me, I'm not being horrible, but I think it should be retirement. He's not.
I mean, he's got his big payday.
He has.
So,
and to me,
like, where does he go from here? There's nowhere else really. Picking off kind of fights against other non-contender heavyweights. What's the point of that? Take your money and run. And Fury has cemented his position as the number one.
But to be fair, Wilder's not complaining. He's not.
Well, I don't think he can complain. I mean,
no, but you know what I mean? We'll obviously might hear different in a press conference. But then I think they should do it in a couple of weeks' time when he's actually found out where he is. But Stephen McGurr has put, if I was Usyk, I wouldn't go near either of them.
Well, I mean, there's no reason for Usyk to go near Wilder whatsoever. So I wouldn't go near Wilder for any.
We'll put it this way. Dillian White has got his fight on October the 30th. If he wins that, he is they've said he is the mandatory for the winner of this. Dillian versus Fury.
Dillian will get mangled.
Yeah. Would I like to see White versus Wilder, though? I think that would be a good dust-up. More than seeing him against Fury.
Like, I mean, Wilder's,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I just can't see that fight being made for any reason.
Yeah. But
like, obviously...
We've made it to the end, Ender.
Obviously, if I was Eddie Hearn, I'd want Wilder against, or I'd want White against Fury.
Well, yeah, and that's if he beats Otto
Is that
Wallin.
Your mate there in the ring, I see.
If he beats Otto Wallin, I think that's what you'll get. That's what you'll see. But it could be interesting if Otto Wallin wins, he gets his second fight with Fury.
Or will Fury just go, fuck off, I want to fight?
So Fury just giving some words to Wilder. And Ender. There we have it. Stevens put, yes, agree with Joel. This reminds me of Bo after his trilogy with Holyfield. Wilder won't be the same after this. No, 100%. He ain't going to want... It wouldn't surprise me if he retired. And would I blame him if he retired? No, I wouldn't.
Jesus, that was some knockout.
When in doubt, wing it. Yes, Wilder White sounds better. Well done, boys. I'm off for a run with Rocky music playing on me Walkman. You go for it, mate.
Where is When in Doubt, Wing It?
I don't know, but I'm going to go and have a sleep. And
well, guess what? So am I.
Well, there you go.
Because I have not slept today.
But Ender, thank you very much as always.
Yeah, cheers, Joel. It's been good. And that's been an absolute cracking heavyweight contest.
Yeah, very good fight.
And I'm not a big heavyweight contest fan, but I think any fan of heavyweight boxing would love that fight.
Yeah, good fight. Very good fight. Yeah, Ender, thank you very much. As I say, we've got more boxing coming this weekend.
Have we?
In Newcastle, where we've got Hughie Fury, Savannah Marshall, Chris Eubank Jr., all sorts. But surely it's better than the last.
Boxing this weekend.
Surely it's better than the last Sky Sports show. But we'll find out.
Good luck with that, Joel.
Kem has put, did it go the distance?
No. Oh, by the way, you owe me €100.
Round 11.
And said this wouldn't see the end of the fight. Well, it did.
Round 11. Ended. So there we go.
No final bell.
But thank you very much for coming on, everyone. Brilliant chat and comments for the whole evening of boxing. And we will see you all soon. We've got prediction shows coming up this week with Miss Boxing Fan, which will be cool. And Ender, we will see you during the week.
Will you have young Samuel on?
We'll get Sam on at some point, bless him.
Well, he is the prediction king.
And me, good night, morning, guys. Good night, Stephen. Take care, mate. And
no night.
I'm so happy for Fury. He got the job done.
You're happy.
Got the job done. Until then, have some of this.
Are you ready?